mathematics class. This class is for class 9th and we are discussing chapter 15, that is circles, and we are following the book. Textbook is by M.L. Agarwal, mathematics. Textbook we are following is Understanding ICSE Mathematics by M.L. Agarwal. Now in the previous class we have discussed two theorems. Now we are moving to the next one. This is very important theorem and I'll be explaining it, what is the proof of this. They say there is one and only one circle passing through three non-collinear points. So first of all, what is the meaning of non-collinear? Non-collinear points means the points which are not in a straight line. Suppose I mark 3 points, let's say A and B and C. Now all these 3 points are not in a straight line. They are not in a straight line. Suppose this is a straight line. I mark A, B, C. Now A, B, C are collinear points. And these A, B, C are non-collinear points. Non-collinear points means they are not in the same straight line. So with the help of this statement, I have drawn the diagram. In this, what is the diagram? 3 non-collinear points A, B, C. So you will write what is given, and in given we will simply write A, B, C are non-collinear points. 3 non-collinear points. Now what is to prove? To prove that only one circle passes through these points. And then our construction. What is the construction? In the construction, you will join AB and BC. Join means any 2 points you can join, either A to B and B to C, or BC and CA, or CA and AB. Any 2 points you can join. That is the required construction. So what I do, I'll join A and B. Now this is my AB. Now what I do, I will be drawing the perpendicular bisector of AB. Perpendicular bisector will be something like this. I hope you remember how to draw perpendicular bisector. Suppose this is line AB. You open the compass half, more than half, and from point A make 2 arcs, one in the above and one below the line. Similarly, with the same measurement, put the needle on B and cut the previous arc. Now this line is perpendicular bisector. Perpendicular bisector means this line is perpendicular to AB. At the same time, it equally bisects AB. Suppose M is the point where the line intersects, where this perpendicular bisector intersects AB. So AM and MB will be equal. So similarly, I have drawn a perpendicular bisector of AB and let the perpendicular bisector intersect the line AB at point M. It means all those points which lie on this line, on the perpendicular bisector, let us A, B, C, let us say D, E. It means that all the points which lie on DE, all the points which lie on DE are equally or are equidistant or equally same distance from point A and B. Why? Suppose I take a point here, it means this distance and this distance will be equal. Why this will be equal? Because this is the perpendicular bisector and AM and MB are equal. This is common and this is 90 and 90. So right angle, so we can say side angle side, side angle side, triangle congruent. So this side and this side will be equal. Similarly, all the points which lie on DE, all the points which lie on DE will be equidistant from point A and B. Now what we do, we join BC. Second step is we are joining BC. We will draw the perpendicular bisector of BC also. Let us say this is E, F and G. Let us say F and G. So all the points, what we are going to write. Now proof. What is the proof? We can say DE is perpendicular bisector of AB. So all the points on DE will be equidistant from point A and point B. First point. Secondly, we can say FG is perpendicular bisector of DC. So all the points on BC will be equidistant from point B and point C. Now I hope this is clear. Since all the points on DE are equidistant from A and B, similarly all the points on FG are equidistant from B and C, because FG is a perpendicular bisector. Now where these two point meets, where these two perpendicular bisector meets, it means this point. Let us say this point as O. So at O will be equidistant from A and B, because O lies on perpendicular bisector of DE. So you can say that, we can say that OA is equal to OB. Reason: O lies on perpendicular bisector. Which perpendicular bisector? DE. O lies on perpendicular bisector DE, so OA and OB will be equal. This OA and OB will be equal. Now second thing we can say, OB will be equal to OC. OB is equal to OC because O lies on perpendicular bisector FG. O also lies on FG, therefore O will be equidistant from B as well as C. Now it means that OA is equal to OB is equal to OC. Let us say R. Distance of O from A is same as distance of O from B, and it is same as distance of O from C. We can say that OA, OB, OC can be taken as something R units because the distance is same. So whatever distance it will be same. So I have taken it as R units, R centimeters or R whatever. Now if by taking this as center, we draw a circle with R as radius, then it is for sure that this circle passes through all these 3 points. It means it is proved that there is only one circle which can be drawn from 3 non-collinear points with O as center, and passing through with O as center, passing through A, B, C. So that is a proof. You do not need to learn the proof, but you need to know the theorem that if there are 3 non-collinear points given and if we have to draw a circle, then there is only one circle which passes through 3 non-collinear points. Now we have finished with the theorems that were there. 3 theorems we have discussed. Now we move on to the exercise. We come to the exercise number, I think it is 15.1. We'll start with the questions, and first I will be doing in the multiples of 2, and later on when it's proving questions, then I will be doing all the questions. Now we start with exercise 15.1, and I have started from question number 2. Now the question says a chord of length 48 centimeters. So I have drawn a chord that is 48 centimeter is drawn in a circle of radius 25 centimeter. This is a circle whose radius is 25 centimeter. Then they say calculate its distance from the center. Means this distance you have to calculate. So when we are going to calculate the distance of the chord from the center, it means we have to draw perpendicular. Distance means always perpendicular distance. So what I am doing, I am drawing a perpendicular on this chord and naming it as point P. Let us say this is point P. This is point P. Now we know that when a chord is perpendicular, when a line is perpendicular from the center, we know a line, let us name it center as O. We know that a line, if it is perpendicular on the chord from the center, it bisects the chord. It means this value and this value are equal. Total length of the chord is 48. So AP will be 24 centimeter and PB will also be 24 centimeter. Then they say that the radius of this circle is 25. So we can join either A or B from the center. So I am joining OA. So when I join OA, OA is the radius. This becomes 25 centimeter. We have to find this length OP. So it is very simple. You can easily make out that what we are going to use. We will use here what? Pythagoras theorem, because this angle is 90 and this is hypotenuse. This is one side. We have to find the other side. So what we will do, we will write in triangle, or if to make it more specific, in a right triangle OAP, we can say OA square, that is the hypotenuse, is equal to AP square plus PO square. OA is given 25, so 25 square is equal to AP is 24, so 24 square plus PO square. 25 into 25 is 625 and 24 into 24 is 576. 576 plus PO square. Now we have to find PO square. So we can write that PO square is equal to 625 minus 576. This comes to the side, it becomes negative. So 6 and 9 is 15. This is 11, 7 and 4, 11. And this 5 minus 5, 0. So PO square is equal to 49, implies that PO is equal to under root 49, that is 7 units or 7 centimeter. So the length, the distance of the chord from the center is 7 centimeters. That is the final value. I hope you would have understood this question. Now we move on to the fourth question. Let's see what is there. Now next is question number 4. In this they say calculate the length of the chord, means you have to calculate the length of AB chord. So I have written AB is equal to question mark. So calculate the length of the chord which is at a distance of 6 centimeters from the center. This chord AB is 6 centimeters away from the center. It means OP is 6 centimeters. So I have written OP is equal to 6 centimeters. Then they say center of a circle of diameter 20. In this circle, diameter is 20 centimeters. If diameter is 20, it implies that radius is 10 centimeter. So it means radius is given. Either we can join OA or OB. AB, you know AB is a chord, you have to find out the length of the chord. So we are joining OA. And OA will be 10 centimeter because it is radius. So we can say diameter is given to you as 20 centimeters, implies that radius will be 10 centimeters, and that will be equal to OA or OB also. OA and OB are the radius because the line which joins the center to the circumference is the radius. So like this. Now again you can easily make out what is the value of this. 100 minus 36 is 64. 8 will be the answer. So if 8 is this much, so 8 will be this much, so total will be 16. Now what it is, we will say in triangle, in right triangle AOP, what we can say? We can say OA square is equal to OP square plus AP square, and reason is Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Now OA is given to you 10, so 10 square is equal to OP 6 square, and plus AP square. So 100, 6 square means 36, which will come to the side. 36 is equal to AP square, so that is 64. 64 is equal to AP square, implies that AP is equal to under root 64, that is 8 centimeter. We know that the line drawn from the center to the chord is perpendicular. It divides the chord into two equal halves. It means AB will be 2 times of AP, or to be more clear, we can write AB as AP plus PB, but here we can say 2 times of AP. Reason, since AP is equal to PB, we know that P is the midpoint, so AP and PB will be equal. So in place of PB, I am writing one more AP. So this AP and this AP will make 2 AP, and AP is how much? 8 centimeters. So 2 into 8, that becomes 16 centimeters is the length of the chord. Now we move on to the next question. Now I have taken question number 6. In this question there are 2 parts. So this figure is for the first part, it is written, and this figure is for the second part. Now what do they say? They say that in a circle of radius 5 centimeters. So this is also 5 centimeter and 5 centimeter with radius. These circles are of radius 5 centimeters. AB and CD are 2 parallel chords of length 8 and 6 centimeters. So I have drawn AB chord and written AB is equal to 8 centimeters and CD chord, CD 6 centimeters. Since CD 6 centimeters, so it will be away from the center, and AB is 8 centimeters, so it has to be closer to the center because its diameter will be 10. So diameter is the longest chord. So obviously as you move away from the center, the chord has to become smaller and smaller. So this, if I draw the diameter something like this, then it has to be 10 centimeters. But this is not required. This is only for your knowledge. So this is 10 centimeters, diameter 10 centimeters. So AB chord will be a little bit away from the center. So it is 8 centimeters, and the other chord 6 centimeters will be more away from the center. So it is 6 centimeters, like that. Now they say calculate the distance between the chords. So in this first figure, distance is this much only, nm. So I have written find nm. You have to find out the distance, or distances generally means perpendicular distance between the chords, and since these chords are parallel, so everywhere the distance will be same. So you have to find out the value of m and n, or nm. First point, say the chords are at same side of the center. You can see this is the center and chords are on the same side of the center, or either both the chords will be here or both the chords can be here. So I had made it here. Now how to find out? We know AB is 8, so this AM will be 4 and MB will be 4. CD is 6, so CN will be 3 and this will be 3. Now we join OA and we join CO. What we have done? Our construction part was join AO and CO. Now AO is joined and CO is joined. First we will take triangle AOM, then we will take triangle CON. So in right triangle AOM, you can make out this angle is 90, so this side will be hypotenuse. So we can say AO square is equal to AM square plus MO square. Now we will calculate radius is 5, so AO will be 5. So 5 square, AM is 4 square plus MO square. 5 square is 25 minus 4 square 16. 16 comes to the side, so it will become negative, is equal to MO square. Implies that MO square is equal to 25 minus 16 is 9. Implies that MO is equal to 3 centimeters. Means this OM is 3. We have got this as 3. O to M. Now we will consider the other triangle in a right triangle CON. CON. in this triangle, what you can say, CO square is equal to ON square plus CN square. CO is the hypotenuse, ON is one side and CN is other side. So because this is 90 degree, because this is from center to the chord, and you know it bisects also and it is perpendicular also. So CO square, that is hypotenuse, is equal to ON square plus NC square or CN square. Now CO is again the radius. This is the radius, so 5 centimeters is equal to R. CO will be the radius because from center to the circumference, so obviously it is radius, so we will write 5 square is equal to ON, we don't know, ON square plus CN is, you know, 3, so 3 square, so that is ON square is equal to 25 minus 9. 25 minus 9, that is 16, implies that ON is equal to under root 16, that is 4 centimeters. Now it means ON is equal to, we got the value of ON as 4 centimeters. This N to O or O to N is 4 centimeters. We need what? MN. So MN can be written as ON minus OM. We need N and M. So from O to N minus from O to M. This bit will give you this much. So ON is what? 4, and OM we calculated was 3. OM is 3, so it comes out to be 1 centimeter. MN is 1 centimeter, or the distance between these two parallel chords is 1 centimeter. Now we move on to the second part. They say, in the second part they say, when the chords are at opposite side of the center, means this is the center point, let's say O, one chord is something like this, AB, that is 8 centimeters, and other chord is something like this, CD, this is 6 centimeters. Now we draw perpendicular on these chords, let's say this and this. This is a perpendicular, this is a perpendicular. Again join OC and OA. So this will be 5 because radius is 5. This will be 5 since OC is also the radius. Now let us name it as P and Q. So AP will be 4 because AB is given 8. AB, total length of the chord AB is 8, and we know from O we have drawn a perpendicular. So it will bisect the chord, so AP will be 4 and PB will be 4. Similarly, we have drawn a perpendicular from point O to CD at Q. So CD was total 6 centimeters. This will come out. So first we will find out OP, we will find out OQ, and finally we will add them. It will give the distance between the two chords. So we can say in a right triangle AOP, we can say AO square. AO square is equal to AP square plus PO square. Now AO is how much? 5. So I am writing it directly, 25. AO square is 25. AP is 4 square is 16 plus PO square implies that PO square is equal to 25 minus 16, that is 9. So PO comes out to be under root 9, or that is 3 centimeters. Similarly, in the next triangle, in triangle COQ, what you can say, CO square is equal to OQ square plus CQ square. Now CO is given to you 5, so I am writing 25 because square. OQ we have to find out, OQ square, and plus CQ is given 3, so 3 square is 9. Implies that OQ square is 25 minus 9, that is 16. It means OQ comes to be under root 16, or that is 4 centimeters. So you can see the values are coming same because all the values are given here are same. So whatever is the value of this, same has to be the value of this. But only when the chords are on the same side, we subtract, and when the chords are on the different side, we add. So in this, what we will do, we have to find, it is, I have written in MN, and second point we have to find PQ. We have to find PQ. So in order to find PQ, we can say PQ is equal to OP plus OQ, and OP is how much? 3 centimeters. OP is 3 centimeters and OQ is 4 centimeters. So total comes out to be 7 centimeters. Means in the second case, when the chords are on opposite sides of the center, then the distance between those two parallel chords is 7 centimeters. It is given that these are two parallel chords. So the distance between them is 7 centimeters, and in the first case, when they are on the same side, then the distance comes out to be 1 centimeter. Now let's see, if there is time we can move to the next, otherwise we'll stop. So now there is no time left for me to continue with the next question, because the questions will become much more trickier. It will take time. So I end up my class in this video. For this video I am ending, and the next questions will be continued in the next class. So please stay tuned, stay blessed, stay at home, and keep on studying. That is a very important thing. Thank you, all of you.